recently there's really a very deep plan, very intricate, to try to keep us, humanity, separate from each other and hating each other so that we can't claim our strength, come together and be very strong and make some changes in the world. So think about it. We have things that are keeping us separate. For example, sports teams, all the rivalry going on about whether my team's better than your team. We've got school pride. This high school's better than that high school, or Ohio State's better than Michigan, and all of these the big rivalries going on. Arizona State against the University of Arizona, and then even languages. We speak different languages, so we can't get together and talk with each other about a lot of things. Another one is borders, countries. I've got, this is our country and that's your country, and you just stay over there and don't come over, and let's build a big wall and don't let anybody come through. That's another one. And political parties, Republicans and Democrats fighting each other, hating each other, just getting worse and worse all the time. It's just amazing. And religions, gotta hate the Muslims, gotta hate the Jews, gotta hate the Catholics, gotta hate the atheists. I mean, they don't believe in anybody. Like, how can that be? So we got all those separations. It's just amazing amount of separation that's here, that is being pumped up for some reason by some group who doesn't want us to come together. There's a perfect example of coming together into strength in the movie Avatar, and that's when they have this beautiful, idyllic, gorgeous, floating island, beautiful, beautiful paradise out there, and it just happens to have some kind of a very important, like uranium. They call it unobtainium, and it's some kind of a mineral that the industrial world needs to keep all of their stuff going on. So they've come in with all of their power, all those big machines and all these robots and big tall guys that can just bowl over everybody. Well, in this world out there, they have all these different communities. Like some of the people look like rhinoceros, some look like chimpanzees, and some look like big huge monsters, and some are scary wolves. Everybody looks different, and they don't spend much time with each other. They stay segregated and apart. So the industrial force comes in and starts bowling down things that have been most sacred to them, the most important parts of their community. They're just bowling them over because they need to get to this mineral that they need. And then finally, towards the end, all of the communities, they send out, I guess, little messengers or something to everybody, and all of those communities of different people who've been, or beings, or they're not necessarily people, but all the different beings that are in different communities that all look different and have been separated and separate for so long, finally say, we're going to come together and we're going to fight this big, huge industrial complex thing coming in and completely destroying our world. And here they come in, these little bitty, it's like the David and Goliath thing, these little bitty beings that all come together and get so powerful together, and they just overtake the industrial, all the big machines and the robots and everything. They just absolutely overtake them and win the battle. So that shows exactly the power that we would have for peace if we wanted to get together and stop fighting each other and stop hating each other. Another one is like campaign signs in your yard. Let's say if you're, some people for this particular one for president, and my neighbor, he wants this one president, and across the street wants another one for president. Well, before the signs went up, you guys were all friends, and you thought everything was great. Nothing's different. You're just neighbors. And then all of a sudden, opinions come up, and they're stuck in your yard, and it completely changes stuff. So, so there's no accident that we're being separated and kept in our different little small groups, so that we won't be able to get together and overcome the darkness that's in the world. So I'm suggesting that maybe we should see what can we do with the neighbor across the street who you're having a problem with, or somebody who's a different religion, or somebody's a different, allow somebody to have a different opinion about politics. Like if you like one particular candidate and the other person likes that one, let that be okay. Just be able to have a conversation about that and allow people to have a different opinion, but not hate each other because you're thinking something different than I am. Anyway, I just think it's a very big, important thing to think about and pay attention to how much we are deliberately being separated. Like, even on TV when we're being programmed. And if you watch TV, you're watching programs. So pay attention to what energy is coming off your TV to program you in a particular way. And same thing with the computer. Just watch that and just kind of pay attention to that and see maybe if you can notice what I'm talking about how we are being kept separate kind of on purpose. So let's get together, join together, stop hating each other, and show how powerful we can be to bring in love and harmony and joy and peace into the world. And want to be on part of the team, and I'm glad to have you come join in part of the team. Let's all get together and all be on the same one team instead of an entire league full of different teams. It's going to be an adventure to be part of it, and quite an exciting. So I'm glad to be part of it. So I hope you'll join in with me and other friends of mine who are also planning to do that.